Gemini, welcome. Welcome back. If you're returning, this is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. And this is your April reading. Energies are very elusive this month. It's a little hard to pin things down and to get a read from Spirit on what we need to know. So I'm just going to do some shuffling and take some cards that come out, see where we go from there. I'm using 3 decks. This is the Radiant Wise that we're starting with, and then we will do some clarifying cards from the Line Strider Tarot and the White Sage Tarot as well. Let's see what we have for you. I think we'll do 8 cards today. I don't know if I said this is a general reading. It's for Gemini's placements, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Just need 3 more cards. 3 more cards for Gemini. 2 more cards for Gemini. And 1 more. Just 1 more card. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have. Gemini. You have hope and faith right now. Hope. There is healing, emotional healing available to you this month if you wish to pursue it. There's a lot of cups in this reading. There's a lot of emotion. Even in the Temperance card we see the balancing of emotion, the connection, the sharing of emotion. There seems to be here interestingly, yeah. Okay, so what am I seeing? So you have hope and you have faith that the future will be good, that emotionally things are progressing, improving for you. That 7 of Cups here tells me that you can see possible paths for your future, different ways you could go. You have options now about where you go from here. And some of those are, interesting options. They're desirable, but they're not necessarily supportive or life-affirming or the direction that will allow your soul to fully express its purpose here. And those probably will not be the ones you choose. Then there are others that are very safe, but also would not necessarily help your soul get where it needs to go and express what it's here to express. Then there are other options where there are possibilities much larger than you've yet experienced. And it's a matter of knowing internally if you choose to take the path that is less taken, to take the one that is more challenging or the one that is easier. And you have a number of different choices right now. This tells me that what you desire is that feeling of deep love. The Ace of Cups is this upsurge of emotion, of strong emotion, positive emotion. It can be a resurgence of deep feelings of connection in an existing relationship that has, through the mundane day-to-day gotten a bit stale. But at any rate, it is a really amazing feeling inside. And it seems to be that may be the cup that you are most inclined to follow right now. But you haven't made any decisions. Certainly not yet at this beginning time of April. Your soul looks for balance. Your soul is hoping to have peace, to have a healing energy. It seems that there's something there that's hurt or exhausted or in some way needs nurturance. And it seems that the way you're going to get there is through shifting your perspective. This seems to be a month where you're able to look at things from a different angle, see the variables through a different eyes. It's not that you're enlightened with some new consideration. It's that you are able to sort of step back out of your standard perspective and see the same situation, but from a different angle, from a different point of view, from a different space of feeling. There seems to be some indication that you also move toward healing by working with others, perhaps consulting somebody who has more experience in some field that you want to learn about. And the Six of Cups has you remembering happier times, maybe thinking about your childhood, perhaps, though it doesn't have to be childhood here. It just could be an earlier time in your life where you were happier than you find yourself at present, and really considering what was it that made me happy then that I'm missing now. You have, it seems, quite an energy, a drive to win. But you're not without a conscience about the people that lose. You see, this character here is looking after toward the people that have been defeated. And he looks a bit smug, but what happens in this card is that with further consideration, you not quite develop a conscience, perhaps that's a bit harsh way to say it, but you start to think about whether winning at all costs is really what makes you happy, what brings you the fulfillment that you're seeking. Let's see if we have any clarifying cards for Gemini for April. Clarifying cards for Gemini for April. Yeah, this energy is very, very weird. It feels deeply uninspired, but I think there are good messages here for all the signs anyway, even if my energy is a bit low or affected. You have the Empress in reverse. Taurus got this as well. This is sort of the archetypal mother, that energy of supreme femininity, feeling at odds with itself right now, feeling lack of confidence. This could be you, this could be somebody in your environment. We have the Lovers. This is about a partnership. Seven of Swords. It feels like this energy, this feminine energy, is weakened by the fact that there are deceptions in the partnership. So if you're in a partnership, or if this is someone that you know, I don't know for sure, but this person is really affected by something that is not being discussed truthfully in the partnership. Even if you don't know for sure that there are lies or that there are omissions, you or whomever this feminine energy is feels it, and it shakes their confidence. It makes it difficult for them to create the way they normally create. There are messages here of support and love, and there's an indication that excuse me. There's an indication that during April you are going to be working on your skills in some area, and what I sense from the overall reading is that is skills in emotional communication, emotional connection. There's all of these cups that have appeared. And this Swords energy right in the center, there's communication that needs to happen, emotional communication. And this month you're working on ways of improving your skills in that area. Are there any other clarifying cards for Gemini for April? Other clarifying cards for Gemini for April. 5 of Cups. It's a tendency to focus on what has been lost as opposed to what has still potential to be of use and value. Ace of Wands in reverse. Not feeling particularly inspired or passionate right now. Temperance again has come out in the upright, same as before. This is a time of healing. There is healing to be had here, balancing out of emotions. And the Magician in reverse. You're not manifesting new things right now. You're meant to be focused on cleaning up the old. There seem to be a number of emotional matters in life that need your attention, and this month is a gift. This month is a time when you can work with somebody who understands emotion better than yourself, to build the skills you need in order to have the conversations that need having, in order to improve things emotionally for yourself, which is quite a healing proposition. I think that's what I have for you, Gemini. That's what I see in these cards. If it is resonating for you, I'd love to see your feedback in the comments section. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope that you are well, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.